Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video. Martha wrote to us, I have deeper dish wheels on my bike. With the wind, should I switch out to a different set of wheels? I would have to rent or borrow them, as these are the only set I have. What are your thoughts on that, being a longtime Kona participant on the Big Island?
So great question. Just to first start with, dish wheels are not legal. You cannot ride a deep dish wheel in Kona because of the wind, and the wind will probably just sweep you off your bike if you do. I've a few times, probably the last 3 or 4 that I've been in Kona, have rented wheels from race day wheels. So I just show up and give them my bike and they put the wheels on, and that's what I have for the week. And so it gives me a few times of riding them to get accustomed to how they feel, because I don't own a pair of those racing wheels, which are deeper dish wheels. Now, the wheels do come in, I believe, like 40 millimeter, 60, 80 millimeter depth. And the bigger the depth, the more unstable you may feel. If you're someone like Martha and those are the wheels you've been riding on, well, then you kind of are comfortable feeling the impact of a wind or a gust of wind, whereas someone like me, I wasn't. So I get more, I think I was getting like the 60 millimeter depth. And, if you had the option, like I did, I traveled with my training wheels and got racing wheels just in case I wasn't comfortable with the racing wheels. And so I still had the option, depending on the wind conditions, to put back on my training wheels. Because for me, safety is number one. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to get in a situation where all I had was a deeper dish rim and the winds were going to be extreme and I would be uncomfortable. So, kind of looking, it's hard to predict what's going to happen race day, but chances are high you're going to experience some high wind gusts along the course.
Full rear disc wheels are banned at Kona due to concerns over safety in windy conditions. The 180 millimeter deep rim has a maximum external width of 32.5 millimeters and an internal width of 21 millimeters. This is as of September of 2022. What's the best wheel depth for a triathlon? I find here the rough rule of thumb for moderately experienced riders is you should stick to a mid-depth front wheel of 40 to 60 millimeters. When crosswind speeds go above 15 or 20 miles per hour, heavier, more experienced riders can get away with more. Lighter, less experienced riders should exercise some more caution with that. It is a real concern. It's scary if you get caught up, especially that front wheel starts to wiggle a little bit and you're in the aero position, which was a concern, I think, probably for Arizona, because it's wide open and you can get some winds, depends on the day. Mm-hmm. Sure, there are some advantages of it, but you got to be cautious being in the aero if there's some wind gusts crossing you and you're going 25 miles per hour.
Well, and you do bring up a good point about the weight of the athlete. Mm-hmm. Guys, heavier guys, or even just guys in general, will have like a zip 808. Whereas a female like myself, I'm going to have the zip 404 because the 404 is a little bit less deep than the 808. So that's a factor to consider.
Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.